What's up, LC heads? See Last Claudia rolling in some new types of banners for the new year. This is cool. I got to give him some props on this. The unit not held 10 spin gotcha. The 10 spins last slot always has a unit not held. Goodness. So we have a unit pool button here. There we go. I think that's going to tell me what I'm going to get on the 10th pull right there. We are going to get Grandass because he's the only unit I don't have. Very cool, though. Very cool. Also, Grandass is technically a limited hero. He's not just, he's half-ass limited. Grandass is half-ass limited. Yeah, right. He's on the Heroes of Destiny banners, right? So he's not in the general pool. So it is cool that they threw those heroes in there. Are there going to be collab heroes on here? No, there's not. I would be very, very surprised. Yeah, no. Right. So we have like the general pool heroes in here, right? And we have, the more limited Last Claudia heroes. Like, for instance, we have Lukiel here in the general pool. And then we have Guardian Angel Lukiel, her shift form. So this is pretty cool. This might help some people finish off their collections, right? Now, unfortunately, it is a paid banner, so you are going to have to pony up the money for a 10 pull, right? Let's see what else we got going on here. We still have the UR and UR Hero. These are up. These are the way to go to get UR Arks. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'm saying it right now. This is the only way to go, unless you just get a handful of dumb luck and Last Claudia happens to crap out a blue orb for you, which is just what happened to me with the newest edition here with Graphite and her UR Ark. Yeah, I actually managed to score the UR Ark off of grinded lapis. I think we had like 3 or 4 10 pulls to do, and the last one dropped. I think there was like 3 red orbs in it, which was cool enough to see, and the very last one turned back to blue, and it was the UR Ark. Now, if you don't get lucky like that, wait for one of these banners, right? Because this is going to guarantee you a UR, and it's just the way to go. We have a couple of them, right? So you get some garden variety here, right? You can look through these, you can look through the details and kind of figure out which one of the UR Arks you want to go for, and this is actually technically increasing your odds of getting the arc that you want by cutting these banners in half, actually 3 of them, cutting them into thirds. So I think that's pretty cool, right? And of course, we are right back to Graffle, Mavel, Graphite, whatever you want to call her. The double-hander with a dual-wield hit count. She is pretty damn cool. Everybody is very happy with her. I think right now in Last Claudia, she is going to be the premier earth damage unit. Not damage, earth damage, right? Because when she is in a earth damage party, when the other heroes that you're rocking are earth damage, she gets a bunch of damage added to her. So that is just really, really awesome. We've been seeing some crazy damage caps from her. Very cool stuff, especially if you're matching her up with a full green party. Just a great character overall. She's definitely, in my opinion, just as strong as like the Balins of the world, right? The only thing lacking, and probably rightfully so, or she would just be way too OP, like I've been talking about, is any sort of flinch-proof mechanic. Seems like the way that Last Claudia is going is if you want some flinch-proof mechanic, you're probably going to be reaching for some collab heroes. So that's cool. I mean, I think that kind of balances things out for us a little bit, right? You can use somebody like Graphite to knock the boss's health all the way down with her crazy ass hit count, right? And then when the boss actually thresholds and starts dropping crazy nar finishers all over the place, you switch over to a collab hero or a hero that can go into flinch proof mode, right? And that's going to be how I'm finishing bosses off, because it's really hard to get any abilities in. It's hard to do anything when the boss is just throwing so many attacks and they're flinching the shit out of you, right? And you kind of you're being timed there, right? Because in the middle of a boss doing all these crazy attacks, the bosses also start dropping specials, and there's really not a damn thing you can do about those specials other than kill the boss before they can drop too many of them. So I definitely agree with what Last Claudia is doing here with balancing their heroes, because remember, the first S rank hero in Last Claudia was Randy Bobandy, and it was like that for a long time. Collab heroes were kind of in a league of their own for a while there. Randy just stayed on top for it was well over a year. So this is kind of a new approach in my opinion, right? They're balancing the heroes out. The Last Claudia heroes like Balin and now Graphite are just doing crazy amounts of damage and stuff like that. And it seems like the one thing they kind of don't have is some sort of flinch-proof thing. And we've actually seen quite a few flinch-proof characters, or characters that have access to some sort of flinch-proof mechanic from collabs that we've been getting. So I'm fairly happy with that. I think they did a great job with Saintly Melee too here, adding to damage caps and stuff like that. She's not doing any earth damage, well, she doesn't have any earth skills, so she's not going to be adding to Graphite. But hey, what are you going to do? By the way, Graphite doesn't need all earth damage. She just needs other units in the party that have actual earth damage skills, and that does not count skills that count as earth damage. So from my understanding of it, if you bring Zox's S3 is earth damage. It doesn't turn into earth damage. It is legitimately earth damage. So bringing Zox in the party, even though he's not an actual earth character, just having that one skill that's actually earth damage, that's going to benefit Graphite. So that is pretty cool. Can't wait to see what all we can do with her. All right, because when I first saw this, I was like, oh, Earth, I don't really feel that tempted to pull on Earth. I got Levi, right? And who is the human killer that we just got that is Earth element? We got Levi here, who is just always fun to run, and Yuri Lowell. Obviously, under Yuri's abilities, these are all Earth, and all it takes is for one of these to be Earth, from my understanding, to unlock more damage and more damage cap to Graphite. So, very cool. You guys are going to be seeing a bunch of videos of her just hitting with stupid damage cap. Pay attention to the party composition, because they're going to all be Earth units that are going to be adding to how much damage Graphite can do. And it really is impressive with her hit count and what she can pull off, unless she's getting interrupted the whole time. But I've had a blast with her, and I think you will too. Enjoy Last Cloudy, everybody. Happy New Year. And I just had to give them some props for at least throwing out some cool, new, different banners. I wasn't expecting anything like that. This whole... the last unit you pull will be a new unit. I think we need more of that. I definitely think we need more of that. We got tickets for this. Oh, and the fact that Last Claudia right now is giving away a UR. That's right. Everybody's going to be able to pull a UR Ark, right? You just have to save up your 3 tickets. I believe we're getting a second one today. UR Ark trade ticket. Oh, I absolutely love that. all I gotta do is grind out this one trade ticket and shabam. I get to have my pick of any of these UR Arks, and as it stands, I don't have Holy War. Right? What's the Arc Ether reward on this? Amulet of the Vow. Damage from boss -5. Cool, I will take that. I will definitely take that. It's got a skill. Yeah, Holy War, I missed that along the way, and now's my chance to get it, and it looks like I will actually have every single UR Ark. So very cool. Be honest with you guys, I didn't even know I was missing that UR Ark. kind of passed me by, right? And we're going to be able to get these through the, here it is, the UR Ark trade ticket. It does cost 3 of these. So make sure to play, make sure to grind these out, right? And for those of you that have every single UR Ark, I mean, there's God Relic Prisms here. There's just all sorts of good stuff that you can get. So very cool. I'm glad that they are, that they're doing something like that. So I'm going to get out there and I'm going to start grinding out my second little part of that ticket. And hopefully by tomorrow, my UR Ark collection will be complete. Once again, Happy New Year, everybody, and I will see you out there.